Everyone, and welcome back to another Train Simulator Classic video. We are in the red, blue, yellow and orange. We're in the South Western Railway X Southwest trains 455 for a journey on the Sutton and Mole Valley line on a little stretch South Western Railway run-on, which is between Epsom and Dorking. So let's get in. We'll get set. We're just outside of Epsom at the moment, so we'll get this all set up. Go. They're already all good. We can change that as that's fine. GSMR, which does work on the AP455. I think we're 1 Delta 45, yeah. And the signal ahead is 445. But yeah, it says here it is 445. Well, at least that's what Open Time Trains told me. So yeah, I thought I'd put together this. I'll leave a link below, but I thought I'd make this scenario because there's not really much SWR for this particular route, and I thought I might as well get a little bit of cheeky SWR in. That was it, 445, 445. There we are. Right, I think that's about it for setting up. So I suppose you just got to imagine you were sitting at the red light there. I thought I might as well start it just outside of Epsom, so it's just another station you get to stop at. Another little tiny bit of track you get to run on. Right, we're off. It's only 20 miles an hour into Epsom. Hopefully the audio is all good as well. Lovely. Dorking via Wimbledon. And I made sure to find all the correct information for the via Wimbledon 17 stuff. Do they still change that? I mean, is that something? Yeah, is that like still a requirement to change them to how they are? Is that still a required thing? So I think this is really the only company where you see that where it says has the number on there. I think it's quite an old school thing to do. Right, looking out for the 8 coach stop marker, which is just here. So we're going to be calling at Ashted, well Epsom, Ashted, Leatherhead, Box Hill and West Humble, and then Dorking. So it should be a fairly nice journey. Come on. Crawling up to the stop marker. That will do. And we are guide operated as well. There we are. Lovely, lovely train. But sadly, they've only got about a year left. Yeah, a year or two left now. Now the 701s have finally entered service. Love those sounds. That's the old school EMU sounds. Best thing. Ticking along. Right, Ashted next. Let's go. Get an exterior departure shot, although it still is 20 miles an hour. Where can we hear the motor the best? There we are. Oh, someone! What the hell? They're walking on top of the forefoot. Actually, they do. What a lovely train there. So we can only go up to 20, so we can't go too quick. And then the 60 is, well, just here. It's a nice route, this one. It's a bit of a shame that it's not being worked on anymore, but you never know, maybe in future there'll be some sort of change to the route. That's another 455. let's go. A bit quicker. Up to 60. I think that's the only other train we see in this scenario. Because I mean, it's relatively quiet. Yeah, I think well, there's a train ahead of us, which comes out of Dorking about a minute after we get in. But yeah, so it's not well. This is sort of a quiet part of the. Well, not a quiet part of the line, but the trains sort of come at once, and then there's a big gap. Along we go, though. And we also go across probably one of my favourite scenes or favourite sections of railway track, you know, I have, and that is between Box Hill and West Humble and Dorking. It looks gorgeous in real life and in the game. So you've got the vineyards on both sides, the hills, it's so nice. But we'll get down to that in about, well, 15 minutes. Right, we are almost at our top speed of 60, which it does remain all the way to Leatherhead. As we soon approach Ashted, which isn't too far along. There it is there. So we'll be looking out for the 8 coach stop marker. Start getting the brakes on. Which literally are doing nothing in step 1, so we'll go step 2. So we're still a little bit of a way, so we'll just put step 1 for now. Just sort of gradually start bringing us down. So there's not really any rush to slow it down. Be aware though, if you are looking at getting this route, there's a lot of requirements for it. It's a free route, there's just lots of requirements. But it is, if you like your third rail, Southern, Thameslink, South West, this is pretty decent. Is it right to the end? Oh, near enough. Here we are, this is Ashted. That will do. We do have a guard on board, so they're doing the doors, which we're about a minute late. But I think that was just us setting up a bit slow. Cool. And after this is Leatherhead, which is where, well, the South West services do, oh, someone's in the cab, do then turn off and head down towards Guildford on the new Guildford line. But yeah, so that's not within this. I think starting step 2. Don't want to overkill it. Overcharge it. Right, and we're off. Has anyone been on one of these before? Whether it be Southern or South West. There we go. Oh my God! Oh, okay. Right, as you do. Lovely. Let's get back in. Hopefully that audio is at a good level though. So the giveaway coming up to Leatherhead is basically just some sort of industrial estate on the left hand side. And we go under, which I would think was probably the M25. If we go under that, then we know we're coming up to Leatherhead. And then from there we're on to a very, very nice part of the line. So up to 60. Yeah, so I think I would think this is probably the M25 here. In fact, I'm pretty confident it is the M25, which we're about to pass under. So once we get under this, we're then out of London. Or does Leatherhead count as sort of south-west London? Not really, no, does it? No, I wouldn't consider Leatherhead London. I mean, very close to, but not London. I was almost attached to it, but not. I don't know, Leatherhead, would you count it as London? So you're now approaching Leatherhead. She's just round the corner. There it is. There's the North Downs. The North Downs look beautiful on here. I think it's Adam. I think it's Adam. Adam Mateyard who was or is developing this. It's done a really good job sort of capturing the beauty of the route. It's such a nice route in real life, this. Once you get below Leatherhead. It's gorgeous. Here we are. This is Leatherhead, a nice gentle stop. Here we are. The next up is Box Hill and West Humble, which is the one which I'm a bit more like, whereabouts is that? I mean, it's literally just before Dorking. I mean, you leave Box Hill and West Humble and about a minute later you're at Dorking. Very close. Love the colour scheme though. South West Train has had like the best liveries. Replaced by a bland, clean but bland livery. And if you do want to play this scenario, you will have to have the 455 Volume 2 EP. Not the one on the speed that goes all the way up to 120. Imagine this train going at that sort of speed. The max speed is 75. Glare screen. That's a blind, not glare screen. I suppose it could be considered a glare screen. They're not very quick from the get-go. Notch 2 doesn't do much. That goes up to 75. But yeah, this time of day though, sun coming against that is so good. Let's get a flyby shot. Yeah, but just prepare for really nice scenery. Quite a nice shot there as we head south. I need to drive the SWR routes more. We don't really do much SWR, especially in the 455. That's sort of, but then I suppose we don't really have much of the southwestern metro. I mean, probably the one we have the most of is Southern. We've got well, basically almost all of the metro area. But southwest, well, we've only got the southwest main line, Hampton Court branch. We've got this little bit here. Yeah, we don't really have much. Southeastern, we're getting the metro on there. Obviously, Nicholas's southeastern network. Someone needs to make a southwestern network. It's lovely round here, though. The same in real life. It's just beautiful. If you're ever heading down towards Horsham, go this way going down and go back up the fast way, or if you're just heading down the Arun Valley somewhere, go this way and then go the other way back up. It's so nice, this part, especially if it's summer as well. Beautiful. I've actually done a couple of videos on this route, one in summer and then one in winter, which I did fairly recently, so feel free to check out the train trip videos. So we're not too far off Box Hill and West Tumble. I suppose this is sort of a giveaway that you're coming up to Dorking, and Box Hill and West Tumble is just before Dorking. Such a nice part of the route though. But yeah, I'll probably end up making a scenario going back the other way as well. Just sort of, I'm just trying to fill those gaps. Yeah, trying to fill those gaps in services I can see. And there might be an SWR scenario out there, but not on ATS. Going down here. And you got Box Hill up there, which I think is one of the highest hills on the North Downs. Been up it once. But this is Box Hill and West Tumble. Interestingly though, does anyone know, on the southwest destinations, Horsham comes up. But then Southwest Trains, they've never ran to Horsham, have they? Or was it planned but then it just never happened? Or did they used to do that? Although I suppose the Southern 455s went down to Horsham, so maybe they had it on there, or maybe the game has it on there for something like that. There we are, Box Hill and West Tumble. I mean, the traction what used to run down this line though. I mean, it's now just 377s and 455s. But 456s, 455s, alongside 377s. But nowadays, well, these will soon be gone. I suppose what the 701s will probably end up coming down here. That would be weird to see. To notch 2 again. I don't know if that was the driving style the real drivers use. Notch 3 fairly quickly, so otherwise we won't get anywhere. But yeah, this stretch coming up here is lovely. Although we have got a red light coming up, so we have to be careful. Sort of within the downs, you got the vineyard coming up, which I think is where they recorded that James May Lego house episode. But it looks very similar. But it's such a nice landscape around here though. Really nice. I said, even in the game it's been captured really nicely. I don't know if you can see the vineyards, but it's really nice. That comes down to 20 shortly. It was 20 into Dorking platform 3. Which you got the 30 coming in, or coming through Dorking. What I'll do, I'll also leave a link for this route as well if anybody's interested. It's free, there's just a few requirements for it. So if you've got the requirements, it's definitely worth it. Is that the 15? Yeah, 15. And here we are, this is Dorking, which actually does have a custom signal box as well. This is a really nice station as well. Serving Dorking, which isn't the biggest of towns. There's the 2 India service, which terminates here. I don't know why the doors aren't open. I did set the instruction to have the doors open for about 6 minutes. So just ignore that. Then we've got the GSMR boards as well, which is a nice little detail. There's our one then. suppose it's right to the end. Yeah, A coach. Here we are, that is Journey's End. Here at Dorking. And we'll set the tail lights on and put the DRA on as well. That's just would then, well, go back to Waterloo. Yeah, well, that one's off again. I'm a little bit late on this scenario then. On the test run I was, well, fairly early, but it must have been a little bit late. But yeah, that is kind of it from me here from Dorking. Hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. That was the Sutton and Mole Valley line from Epsom down to Dorking. A lovely bit of the line. It's lovely to be in the 455 again, albeit the SWR one, not the Southern one. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, thanks all for coming in, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.